Mr. President, in one of your Mother's Day tweets, you appear to accuse President Obama of the biggest political crime in American history by far. Those were your words. What crime exactly are you accusing President Obama of committing, and do you believe the Justice Department should prosecute him?
Obamagate. It's been going on for a long time. It's been going on from before I even got elected, and it's a disgrace that it happened. And if you look at what's gone on, and if you look at now all of this information that's being released, and from what I understand, that's only the beginning. Some terrible things happened, and it should never be allowed to happen in our country again. And you'll be seeing what's going on over the coming weeks. But I wish you'd write honestly about it, but unfortunately, you choose not to do so. Yeah, John, please.
What is the crime exactly that you're accusing him of?
You know what the crime is. The crime is very obvious to everybody. All you have to do is read the newspapers, except yours. John, please.
There's something going on.
People have birth certificates. He doesn't have a birth certificate. If you are going to be the President of the United States, you have to be born in this country. And there is a doubt as to whether or not he was born. If he wasn't born in this country, it's one of the great scams of all time.
Absolutely. But I don't
Well, I
think that's
mean,
the case.
he's given a certificate of live birth. It's a much different
Certificate
instrument.
of live birth meets the standard of the
Not
State Department
the
for
same.
anyone's citizenship.
George.
There were contemporaneous reports in two
George, they have
Hawaiian
co-opted
newspapers
you.
given his. No, those are the facts,
George,
sir.
they've co-opted you.
Who's they?
It's not obviously Obama and his minions.
I saw people getting together and in fairly large numbers celebrating as the World Trade Center was coming down, killing thousands of people.
This didn't happen in New Jersey. There were plenty of reports, and you're feeding a stereotype.
Chuck, it did happen in New Jersey. I have hundreds of people that agree with me. And by the way,
but they
you
want
have
to
a
agree with
huge
you. That
Muslim
doesn't make it
population
true.
over there.
Trump now pushing a conspiracy theory appearing in the National Enquirer that suggests Ted Cruz's father was seen with Lee Harvey Oswald not long before he shot President Kennedy.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald being, shot. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
The White House is standing by President Donald Trump's unsubstantiated claim that millions of people voted illegally in the November election.
The president does believe that. He has stated that before.
Sean Spicer doubling down on the president's claim, but repeatedly unable to point to evidence that backs up the charge that has been debunked by Republicans and Democrats alike.
What does that mean for democracy, though, Sean? What does that
Thanks,
mean?
Jeff.
If he does believe that, what does that mean for democracy?
It means that I've answered your question.
Have you?
So how do you like the fact they had people infiltrating our campaign?
Fox News knows of no evidence of any kind that the now President of the United States was surveilled at any time in any way. Full stop.
New fallout from Donald Trump's latest attack on Hillary Clinton. He's taken some heat after bringing up the story of Vince Foster in a recent interview with the Washington Post. Multiple investigations have found that Foster, who worked in the Clinton White House, took his own life.
Donald Trump, in an interview appearing in today's Washington Post, called the circumstances surrounding Vince Foster's death, quote, very fishy. To be clear, the notion that this was a murder is a fiction born of delusion.
All of this with the global warming and that, a lot of it's a hoax. It's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry, okay? It's a hoax.
The president has tweeted climate change skepticism at least 115 times, including a claim that the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese.
So now we're going to dive into the realm of probably tabloid or, I don't know, the Twilight Zone. But, there have been some conspiracy theories surrounding Justice Scalia's death, partially thanks to Donald Trump's recent comments. Are any of these theories really being taken seriously, Jan?
No. No, I mean,
Short and sweet.
I'm a very stable genius.